Oh, it says I'm live. It's my first time. I hope I did it right. We'll see how many people are actually on a Sunday morning. I just don't know. Mike's coming. He's brewing his coffee and fixing his hair. So, oh, there are people here. Say hi if you're here. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I gotta be honest. This is my first time ever doing live streams, so if you're here, say hi. Oh, I got a thumbs up. That's nice. I don't know about this camera angle, guys. In order, oh, Craig Ramsey says hi. Hi, Craig. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. I feel a little dorky today. So anybody who's out there who's a mom, happy Mother's Day. I am a mom. I probably won't get to see my kids today because a bunch of them were working, but I did get phone calls and Snapchats from a bunch of them. Oh, there's Mike coming. So if you're in there, say hi, guys. I'll make room.
Had to get the essentials, friends.
Cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. I don't even know what to chat about today. We wanted to try a live chat for a change. So we thought we'd hang out with you guys.
Hey, look, there's no stuff between us.
Oh, so what do you guys want to chat about? Anything in particular? Thank you for the Happy Mother's Day greeting. No, I have not watched Flora's new performance yet. I was thinking about doing a reaction to it, but I'll be honest, we're on a couple chat boards with some other YouTubers that do reactions, and a bunch of them have been saying they've been having trouble with copyright blocking from Best Designers in particular. So we're letting that kind of settle a little bit to see before we go and record a whole video basically for nothing. So
yeah, the first one we did was live and free for a while, and then they came back a couple months later.
Which one was that?
It down.
Remind me. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The first floor one we did on Best Designers, yeah, it was live for probably 2 or 3 months, and then it got blocked completely. So it's gone. Yeah. I haven't seen it come back. So we have a couple that are still up, but it's with Best Designers, it's touch and go. A lot of TV shows get a little bit touchy about copyright. So
yeah, and unlike the record companies, they're not usually quick about it. So you might have it out for a little while, and you think you're good, and then gone. So we've been kind of steering away from those in general a little bit.
So guys, we have our coffee in our mugs. Look, we made mugs.
I toiled over the clay and the kiln and everything.
Don't let him fool you. He's not a crafty person. That would be me for sure.
I'm a lover, not a crafter.
That you are. That you are. So, anything else, guys? How does this look? Does it sound good and everything? Like, we're not technical people at all. So it's a little bit kind of flailing around.
I was never in the AV club back in the day.
No. No. I always call my son for these kinds of things. He's 27. Mm-hmm. He's 27, so he's my technical guru whenever I have technical issues. So, yeah. So, guys, let me introduce you around. This is our office. This used to be our studio, actually. This wall here used to have our puppies right here. But we moved our studio out to a different room once one of our other teenagers finally moved out. So now this is the map of the United States. All these pins actually I have a whole pile of really very cool Twitter peeps that I'm super close with. They're like family to me now. So at one point, I started marking where they were on the map so that when we took most of them are in the States. So when we decided when we take a road trip into the States, we'll start picking off these pins. So these are destinations. So we can certainly add some of you guys too, any of you that are regulars. if you're in the States, we have, I have some European ones noted, but I didn't have enough wall space for a European tattoo.
It's just a wall. It's not the whole world.
It's true. Thank you, Robert, for the Happy Mother's Day. My daughter Snapchatted me and said, what kind of, I didn't think she was coming today, but she Snapchatted me and said, what kind of cupcakes are your favorites? So I suspect that means she's bringing me cupcakes, but I'm not sure. Maybe she just wanted to know.
She just wanted you to think about cupcakes and be happy.
My daughter's a little bit weird, cupcakes. So it's entirely possible that she was just asking. Who knows?
She's drawing a picture of you enjoying cupcakes.
Could be. She's an artist, so it could be that. But
she'll send you a picture at the end of the day and say, here you were enjoying your cupcakes.
And my eldest son, Julian, has to work today, so he couldn't come. But thank you. He's got us into crypto quite a bit. So he sent me 2 pancake tokens. Cake tokens. I know they're pancakes.
It's a pancake swap, and the token is a cake.
But pancakes are more suitable for breakfast.
It's true. But
so
you can eat your cake anytime you want. It's Mother's Day.
He sent me tokens for the pancake swap, and then I told him, tell Mike how to work it, because I don't know how to do that.
Already done. It's already in the syrup pool.
So I'm getting cupcakes and crypto for Mother's Day, it sounds like, which is perfect. That's fine. Yeah. Maybe I know how to work a cupcake.
Hey, Basil.
Hey.
You're up late.
Yeah. What time is it? You're in Australia, right? What time is it there? Thank you for the Mother's Day greetings, guys. It's turning out to be pretty cool. It's sunny and beautiful out here. I think it might actually even be above 0 today.
Yeah, yesterday it looked nice. And she said, oh, I'd like to go out, do a drive, flip the top back. What's the temperature? And it was like 3 Celsius.
10:30. Oh, that's not so late. Here we thought it was practically the middle of the night. What time is it here?
10:30. I figured it was 12 hours, but it's Sunday night. Basil, then you're going to get up for work?
Does Basil work?
I don't know.
He seems to always be on our channel.
Which is great, by the way.
It's true. You're like almost the first one. Not always the first, but mostly within the first 3 or 4 comments. It's always Basil. So it's perfect. But I know. Yeah. It's been fun. So guys, it's been super fun doing the channel with you guys. I can't believe, what are we at right now? 36,000 subscribers. That's
near enough anyway.
36,078, which is astonishing to me, honestly. When we first started, we thought this was mostly going to be for us, just to do something fun. Maybe send a link to my parents or his parents so they could have a good laugh at us, and that was about it. Never in a million years imagined that we would be able to, we'd have this many people that would enjoy it. So it's been fabulous. Thank you guys for all of that. So
Lena says that Mother's Day in Norway was in February.
What?
February in Norway for Mother's Day.
Oh, really? The second Sunday in February. Oh, I think the third Sunday in February, or is it Monday in February for us is Family Day. So it's
which is a new invention in Ontario where we are. We didn't used to have that. It was pretty bleak winter.
Yeah.
Now they're like, take a day off in February.
Yeah, from like Christmas to Easter there was nothing. So they just sort of slotted in Family Day in February for us. So, so what are all you up to? It's not Mother's Day. I think only North America is Mother's Day today, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Basil's starting late tomorrow.
Good.
He gets to sleep in.
Maybe you'll stay around.
Oh, my shirt's wrinkling. Sorry, guys.
Rob, thanks for the feedback on the sound and image.
Yeah.
We have it on our screen, but don't know how it looks on the other end. Unless somebody tells us this is our first time, right? We're rookies. Well, I wore a blue shirt, so I fit right in.
Yeah.
The blue Jamaica. That's from before we were prevented from ever going anywhere.
Yes, the whole restriction. So we're in Canada, guys, for anybody who doesn't know that. And we're starting to get real squirrely about the whole no travel thing. They've stopped a whole bunch of flights. so we can't leave the country, and they've made it next to impossible for people to come in without a significant amount of hassle and expense. So like this road trip map behind us, we've just been longingly staring at it, hoping that one day they might act, oh, thank you, Allie. So guys in the chat, Allie is my new daughter-in-law.
Mine too.
Oh yeah.
We're married, remember?
Thank you, Allie, for the Mother's Day greeting. So anyway, yeah, we're getting a little squirrely with the no travel thing, and it would be really nice to be able to do that. My parents have sort of they've generated a tradition where they bring us every February for 3 years in a row, right?
2 years.
2?
2 years.
We did St. Lucia.
And Jamaica.
We did Jamaica. Oh, felt like 3, but anyway, they started this tradition where they would take me and my brother and his wife to wherever tropical lake location they were going. We were spoiled rotten doing that. It was fabulous, but this year we didn't get to do that at all. So that was a little bit. I hate to complain about that. It sounds terrible to complain about that, but it really is. Breaks up a Canadian winter pretty nice when you can go somewhere tropical.
Yeah, I mean, never mind that. We couldn't even afford a road trip now because our government wants to quarantine you for 2 weeks at your own expense. It's going to add like, people paid ridiculous, like $2,000 or something.
Yeah, to pay for the hotel.
Just for the quarantine to get back.
Yeah.
That's a steep ask on top of whatever your vacation costs.
So when we leave, we'll leave for good. I'll be like, goodbye. So Lena says lazy, crazy, laid back Sunday. That sounds actually perfect. I would love a lazy, crazy, laid back Sunday. It's been a long time since we've had that, actually. I've discussed before or mentioned on the channel that we sometimes have a lot of, well, not sometimes, we have renovations to do to try to finish the house from our fire. What you don't see in this room is the fact that there's no baseboards, no trim around the windows, so all of that has to get done still. So when I'm not working my full-time job or working on the channel, that's what I'm doing. So I'm taking today, though, to just relax and lose my voice, apparently. Excuse me. So what do we do?
Shane is being driven insane. Not in shame. I got to learn to talk.
Where are you reading that? Oh, hi. I know him. That's one of my Twitter peeps. Yeah, I did notice some of Shane's tweets have been getting a little frantic.
A little feisty?
I certainly understand how he feels. That's for sure. Shane we're like brother and sister in that feeling for sure. So, yeah, it's, I kind of, I don't know. What's the word? Libertarian doesn't really suit me, right? I'm like more independent than that.
Crazy anarchist?
I'm not an anarchist. I believe in rules. Some rules. Very few rules. Yeah, but I'm not very good about following rules. So, mostly because I'm a good person. I don't usually do anything that hurts other people, so I kind of like to be just left alone. So, yeah. We shouldn't get into politics today.
No.
Oh, alienate a few people. Get me all worked up.
Don't get her worked up. Man.
Don't get me worked up. Yeah.
That's like the Hulk. You wouldn't like her when she's angry.
There was one point where I thought the best, what's the word? The best plan for my future would be to just kind of march out into the woods with a big axe and just build myself a cabin somewhere very far away and just leave the world behind. Hunt and make my own food.
That's too much work.
That's not it. I would totally do that. Work doesn't scare me. So I would totally do that. But I have these neck and back problems that are starting to make that a little complicated.
That's why it's too much work.
Yeah, swinging an axe would be hard these days, but I still have it in spirit. So let's see.
Oh, she's totally capable of building her own cabin.
Yeah.
Especially with me to haul the heavy bits around for her.
That's your job.
I know. I'm the muscle.
I'm the tool babe and Mike's the muscle. For sure. Uh-oh, some of my Twitter peeps got banned on Twitter. That's because you're troublemakers. Let's see. Thank you for the Mother's Day greetings. We did discuss Flora a little bit earlier. I did see that she had a new song out. I haven't listened to it yet. We haven't decided if we're going to do a reaction yet because we want to kind of let the copyright issues settle out, because I'm hearing from some people that Best Designers is starting to do a bunch of blocking. So that has not been decided yet. And I don't want to watch it till we know for sure if we're going to do a video for it. So Page Monster says, I'll send my brother over to fix your house.
He says who's, because he's mocking your accent.
All my American friends want to hear me say about. So there you go.
There's your requisite about. We're not bad as Canadians go.
It's true. It's true. There are worse Canadians.
Worse.
I work in a call center, so that services the whole country. So I get to hear newbie speak all the time. And believe me when I tell you, when you've heard Canadians talk, among all of them, the newbies are the most interesting. That's for sure.
Well, the nicest people in the world, I'm quite convinced.
It's true. It's true.
I work in a company that's all across our country, and actually it's a division of a global company. But every time I talk to the guys in Newfoundland, how you doing, Mike? Having a good day up there, buddy? It's fantastic. They could be having the worst technical problem I'm trying to help them with, and they're unfailingly cheerful and polite, and we just work through it. Honest to God, the best people.
I gotta be honest though, I don't understand, because Newfoundland has to have some of the worst weather in this country.
And you know what? I read an article yesterday from the mighty Rex Murphy about the economy down there. The only thing that's kept them from bankruptcy this year is because COVID struck and they're getting federal relief funds.
How sad is that, guys?
That is sad. No, they've just had like a report come out detailing all the problems with the finances and the debt and everything. It's bleak, man.
Oh, that's terrible.
It is bleak.
But they're still cheerful. That's got to be something, right? That's a good attitude.
Yeah, and of course Rex is a newbie himself.
Indeed.
He's pretty sad about it.
Oh, Page Monster has relatives in Nova Scotia. Are they French? Because I think down there, a lot of them
more
are
New Brunswick, but
okay.
I'm out there.
He's right out there on that map. So we get it kind of. Did I wreck the camera? There we go. So we get it kind of easy here, weather-wise, mostly.
Well, relatively speaking.
When you're in Canada, the weather only gets so good.
Yeah, we still get the odd day that hits like down near minus 30 every winter, and over 30 in the summer and humid. So I need to go to the equators for a break from the heat some days.
You need to go to the equator for a break from the heat? It's a little messed up.
Gets that hot sometimes.
So I don't understand. See, to my ear, when I say about, it just sounds like about.
Yeah.
But I've had friends say it sounds like a boot to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know what you're hearing. I don't know what you're hearing. That's okay. It's allowed.
And Craig, if you didn't say A, I'd be disappointed. You got to throw it in once in a while, eh? Just
for
because.
sure, yeah, Hoser. So we're huge Bob and Doug McKenzie fans too. So it's like, oh, we should have done it. Go, 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 go.
I don't have a stubby. More's the pity.
And I'm missing my toque.
It's a bit early anyway, but even if it was later, I can't get beer in a stubby anymore.
Probably some of the craft ones are still sold that way.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't drink beer, so let's see. Coast of Norway, max minus 20 in the winter, you guys. So Norway is one of those places where I think a lot of people get the wrong impression because it's so far north, right? And a whole bunch of it's above the Arctic Circle, I think, even. So, but you have the Atlantic, the Gulf Stream, I think brings a lot of warm air up there. So, like, we did some research when we were because we've been planning to relocate for some time. We've been doing some research to see where we'd like to go. Norway was definitely one of the places on our list. So I was surprised how temperate in the wintertime it can be there. I guess as long as you stay below the Arctic Circle.
Up to 30 in the summer, but not humid. I can do that.
It could do that.
It's the humidity. It ain't the heat, it's the humidity.
It's true. It's true.
It really is.
Yeah, if Norway was definitely on our list of options for where we would relocate to, because it does look really beautiful.
Yeah, we can't afford you.
It is expensive, it's true, but we like the culture a lot and kind of the isolation. I hate to say that. We like people a lot. We're very sociable, but we also really like our privacy, right? Like, I'm one of those build that compound with a big wall.
Invite your friends in once in a while,
Yeah.
and then they go home.
Yes.
And you got privacy.
Yeah. No, I would definitely invite a ton of people over. We love to entertain, but I like invited people.
Not the random neighbor starting his heavy machinery.
No, and not the
5:30 in the
government
morning.
ever.
All right, quit going off.
The census lady came to our door the other day. Oh.
Yeah, we're on lockdown. We're not allowed to see our parents or our children, anybody that doesn't live with you. But the government can send a census lady door to door.
Yeah, just random person shows up at my door.
To transmit to everyone.
Yeah. It's like,
The lack of sense and logic drives me crazy.
Indeed.
I'm a systems analyst, okay, in my day job. And it's all about logic and systems and making sense. And the government's saying, no, you can't see your family, but we can send a random stranger to everybody's door in your town.
No. And
Stupid. Drives me crazy.
Yeah. If my kids come to visit me today, guess what? I'm not calling the cops. It's
Not a girl.
So Lauren says in Melbourne, the weather can be 4 seasons in one day. For real? That's messed up, man.
Yeah. Well, I heard that song.
What song?
4 seasons in one day.
What song is that?
Crowded House.
Oh.
Which is not Melbourne. It's not Australia. I know they're from New Zealand, but it's in the same vicinity, geographically speaking.
I'll be honest. I can't tell the difference between their accents, the New Zealanders and the Australians. Actually, and okay, so I apologize for that, guys. But also, I have to confess, I once was talking to this pharmacist lady, and she had this magnificent accent. And I asked her if she was from Australia, and she said South Africa. I was like, oh, that was way off. But it sounded really similar to me, to my untrained ear. But I am always really curious about accents. So when I hear, I guess these days, it's not that cautious to do that because people can get real sensitive about it. But the truth is, I have a serious anthropological interest in other cultures. So if I hear an accent I don't recognize, I'll always ask the person, "Oh, where are you from?"
That's funny. You can't tell the difference. I have no trouble. You know why?
Why?
The New Zealanders, to me, always sound like they're using the wrong vowel, and the Australians don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. We watch a ton of TV shows that are made in New Zealand and Australia, and you'd think I'd be able to tell the difference, but I never paid that much attention, I guess. So, have we ever reacted to Sylvian and Sakamoto Forbidden Colors? No. I wish I had a pen.
I don't know
How do we need a pen.
Yeah, I'll take a note.
This is an office, but there's no pens.
That's because I'm the one that works in here and I do everything online. I'm a digital creature. I will take a note over here.
So I got little notes and paper everywhere, all over the house. Little sticky notes with a note written on it.
When we were going into the office, I was one of the guys that pretty much never used the printer. And over the wall for me was a guy who printed everything. I wonder how Curtis is doing after a year or more with no printer. It's got to be driving him crazy.
So Lena says she thought Crowded House was Australian.
I believe we said that in one of the videos and we're roundly corrected.
Yeah,
I know Split Ends was from New Zealand and those two brothers, the Finn brothers, are in both those bands. So
I actually don't know for sure. We're going to have to Wikipedia that.
All right, we'll do a new document over there.
Oh, hello, Mr. E. This is the first Sunday morning chit chat we've ever, actually, this is the first live stream, anything we've ever done. So you're going to have to forgive any of our technical uses.
Sylvan, Sakamoto.
Sylvain and Sakamoto Forbidden Colors. Let's make a note of that, and I'll take a look. Yeah, we don't have any videos. Do we have a video for today?
We put one out this morning. We don't have anything left in the can.
We're
going to have to get off our butts and
totally
record some
behind
stuff.
on our recording, guys. It's been a very busy week.
All right, I got a note on that.
So Basil,
leave it open so
Basil
take
says New Zealand, the letter I always sounds like an E. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You said that sounds like the wrong L.
Yeah,
L.
I think the first time I extensively watched someone from New Zealand was one of those like Cool Homes shows. It was, I think, one on Underground, and there was a lady in New Zealand had a place that was mostly subterranean.
Yeah.
Remember, she had that giant concrete fireplace and all that. And we're watching her be interviewed. And I'm going, she keeps putting the wrong vowels in the middle of those words. And now we've watched everything, all of Broken Wood Mysteries, which is from New Zealand.
Yeah.
I kind of got an ear for it now.
Yeah. Oh, so Google says that they were founded in Melbourne. So.
Oh, okay.
Who knows? Our commenters were wrong, I guess. Because we said Australia at first.
I guess it depends on your citizenship or your location of your band.
How many members are in the band? 4?
There were 4.
So if 2 of them are Australian and 2 of them are New Zealand, they probably fight amongst themselves all the time over which ones were they founded, right? So, guys, do you got any questions?
Bonjour, how are you? Très bien.
Yeah, except you gotta, don't drop your mug. What do you think of our mugs, guys? I got our cool little logo on there. I gotta say, I really love this retro record babe. I want to dress like this. I want this outfit.
You should get one.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. If you ever listen to the New Zealand Prime Minister, no, I gotta be honest, I never want to listen to that woman. Sorry. I got friends that live in New Zealand, and it distresses me greatly what they have to deal with. But you'll hear the difference. She's sounding very Kiwi. Then I have to listen to her. I don't know if I want to do that. The almighty wizard Mirrodin likes the retro record babe.
How can you not?
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I need those sunglasses. If I showed up on the channel in this outfit, right? Actually, I wouldn't be able to see the video through these sunglasses.
It's not going to work.
I don't know about that. So, yeah. So we got 21 people in there. That's nice. React to Renando. Oh, Renando to Esquina Julio Jaramillo. Am I saying that right?
Well, I've only taken one Spanish lesson.
4 p.m. in the UK. Oh, thank you.
We were looking for more Mexico. I assume from the name we're talking
about. Is that Mexico?
But maybe somewhere else that speaks
some
Spanish.
More Spanish stuff for sure.
Rondando.
What has been your favorite reaction so far?
Cool.
That's a good question.
Julio Jaramillo.
Oh my God, I have to think about that. That's a tough question to answer.
Thank you, Jürgen. I think you're right.
Oh.
About buying vinyl.
It's true. So, favorite reaction so far? Okay. So ours will definitely be different. That's a really tough question. I gotta be honest. Probably the Manchester Orchestra. The Silence. That song. There's a lot, right? Like my list could be at least 10 long. But for ones that just blew me away, and for ones that have had a regular rotation on my Spotify list, it would have to be The Silence by the Manchester Orchestra. We picked that song completely at random, and I was totally blown away by it. Never heard of the band before, and just could not believe how good that sounded. But there's like...
Yeah, I really like the mood on that one.
Sure. But like we've had a couple from Ivor that were like that. We've had the Suzanne Sinfor was like that for me. Ones that just blew me away, and I was the Evergrey.
Mm-hmm.
When Where August Mourns? Why not? I keep forgetting the name of that damn song. Stuff like that, like where it feels like it's going to be a regular reaction, and then the song is just so good it blows you away. What about you?
Well, Eva, sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. One of those has got to be right. Asking about my land farmer, and
see,
she kind of blew our mind. Unfortunately, we've got one in the can for her, but it's blocked.
The truth is, almost all of the My Land Farmers get blocked, but they're so good that we, because usually when a video gets blocked, we just give up on it. But for hers, we hold on to them and then we log a dispute for them. And the one that made it onto the channel, they let it go. If it sits in the can for 30 days and they don't reply, then it's free for us to post. And so we've sat on hers and held them because we liked it so much. We wanted to make sure that if it didn't get blocked completely, that we could put it up. So hers, I forgot about that. We looked the other day and there's over 500 videos on our channel, guys, so it's hard to pick just one.
Hey, Jerry, good to see you.
Hi.
He just wanted to say hi. He's going to hop on. So we get the hi now.
I should have put my glasses on. I have trouble reading. The print is so small. Sorry to bother you with that. You found me boring. What? Oh, no, we have, My Land Farmer, we have another one that we're waiting to hear about. But we do love her. She's magnificent. I have all her songs that we've done so far on my Spotify list. And we do listen to them already. I think the last time we were driving together, one came on and I was just not quite feeling it. So I went to skip it and he's like, you don't dare skip that song.
No,
yeah.
Don't do that.
So, and you're never bothering us. Don't worry about that.
Best newly discovered artist. That is a tough question because, when we started this out, we were doing like small videos because we didn't have the right resolution, and we shared some stuff that we knew and started getting suggestions.
Yeah.
But like within the first week or two, we were getting more suggestions than anything else. And that means a lot. Like the vast majority of stuff we've done, at least the first time we did that artist, it was brand new artists we hadn't heard of. So you've got everything from Nightwish to
Nightwish should definitely
to Dimash,
be in my top 10 for sure.
To Felix Erwan and Ali Bata, like all different kinds of styles all over the world. And so many of them are really good. Like I've probably on my playlist on Spotify, I have to have added songs from like a dozen bands that we discovered
for sure.
Channel. So that is really hard to pick, and a lot of it's kind of mood dependent, right? What mood am I in? What do I want to hear right now?
Oh yeah, I definitely I play music based on. I don't think I'm unique in that. I think most people are like that. They play music what they're in the mood for. So yeah, it would depend on my mood, but
Kopi. I finished it. Sorry.
I have mine still. I can't pick just one. That's impossible. And I think that's a good thing, right? Like there's people that, don't get me wrong, there's people that have their favorite and that's fine. But I mean, our channel, you notice, is kind of all over the map because our tastes in music are so diverse. Having one favorite is absolutely impossible. I don't think we could do that.
Lena's asking about Angelina Jordan. She's another one we've
definitely
discovered. We'll get back. We'll get back to her soon.
We've been neglecting her. So we got snowed under with a whole bunch of other artists, and then she fell off the radar. But I did have actually one of her songs on our list to do this week. So stay tuned for that, because Angelina Jordan is definitely one of those that just blew my mind. I think I said that in the first video. I was just like,
yeah.
So, Barbie MILF Princess of the Twilight. What is the context for that
That's a song from Nanowars, yeah.
Oh.
We've done a couple of those recently. We may hold off for a little while.
Yeah,
just to mix it up a bit, but we'll probably get back there, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun. But we like stuff like that, right? Like we grew up with Weird Al. We're huge Weird Al fans, so we really like kind of the satire, the fun stuff.
Patricia wants us to do Marchelito, but we've already done him. search the channel. We've got at least one, maybe two. How many videos have we done?
Marks, they know, is it Pomeroy?
Pomeroy.
Yes, at least one for sure, maybe two. So he's definitely, yeah, Indonesia's been a gold mine. Oh my God.
But it's cool because it's stuff we've absolutely never heard before.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indonesia, or at least people, even when they cover songs we know, it's by people we don't, and it's always cool.
It's true. Yeah, it's magnificent. Yeah. Oh, okay. So for Wow Factor, your first video of Nightwish. Okay, so I have this. There's been some conversation about that amongst some friends of mine in the Discord about Nightwish, and I know the Nightwish fans have an order that they prefer things to be in a lot of times, and I've got raked over a couple times for the fact that we started with Ghost Love Score, but I have to be honest, I'm so glad we started with that song because it was the first song that really completely blew me away.
Yeah. And
that one locked Nightwish in as we got to hear more of this band because we'd never heard of them before. That song, and that being the first one we ever heard. I mean, a lot of people say that one blows you away too much if you haven't already started out with Nightwish. Then it can be a little too much, but it wasn't too much. Extra is my middle name, right? So it was perfect for us. And well, I can't even tell you how many times we've rewatched that video.
Oh, Jose Manuel says to do the Julio meal. I got a note on that already. It came up earlier in the chat, so I've got that noted. Don't worry.
If you like Weird Al, you should check out his metal counterpart. Okay, Leo, yes. We haven't done a lot of reactions, or we haven't done any reactions to Leo yet. And part of the reason is because we've seen so many of his videos already. He's fabulous. I really like his personality too. So I've been picking through some of the suggestions to see if there's one that we haven't seen before. I do have him on my list to do for sure because he's very cool. I do like the way he does things. It is fun.
John Farnham with Ginny Barnes. I'll make a note of that one too.
I think I have that one.
Maybe, but I'll do it right now anyway.
So. Gabriel gives us a thumbs up. So Sarlena says, thanks for your reactions to Indonesians and Norwegians, my two favorite countries. That is a very diverse set of favorites.
Right?
I have to say.
Yeah.
They're very different.
Yeah. We didn't set out to say, oh, let's really go after this nation or that nation or this market or that market.
No.
But you find stuff that you enjoy and viewers enjoy too, get views and comments on and whatever. Great.
That's the thing, right? Like
we're discovering that apparently we really love Norwegian singers. And we're really blown away by the amount of talent we see coming out of Indonesia and the Philippines.
So Adeptus says, what do you think of the new Dimash? Is there a new Dimash?
Haven't seen it.
Oh, you know what? I got a notification on my YouTube that he released something new, but we haven't had a chance to look at it.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't made a set list for what we're going to record this week, so I will add that to our set list because it's been a while since we've done a Dimash. So we will definitely check it out this week. So yeah, JPA Jurgen says, I started watching reaction videos of artists I knew, but I've discovered a lot of... That's the way we started too. Because when we first started the channel, we were like, oh, we can't really finding new music. It was like, where do you even start? So we started out with some songs that we knew already. And those videos are entertaining, I think, but terrible. Oh, if you go back to the very beginning of the channel, you'll be...
Yeah, we're not proud. We'll leave them up even though the quality's not the best.
No, the quality is terrible, right? Like we've been...
But Ginger's always amusing.
It's going to be on my gravestone, guys. I want two things. She was useful and she was amusing, right? So
Sarlena says it's 22:10 in Indonesia. In the US, we're actually in Canada, same time zones, but and we're not particularly pricky about it. Some people get very offended if you call them American.
Aurora, that doesn't bother us. Actually, most of my friends think I'm Texan.
It's all the attitude.
It's all the attitude for sure. Right. So, Lena asked for us to do an Aurora cover. Yes, no problem. I don't even have to think about it. Aurora, any Aurora song is worth it. She's magnificent. I love that little girl. Oh, little girl. She's not even a little girl.
First videos out there, she was a little girl, but they grow fast, as we well know.
When you're our age.
Don't talk about my age. It's getting up there high enough to be a sore spot. Starts with an unfriendly number now.
I don't care about my age. Never bothers me. No, my age doesn't bother me at all. Okay, Jerry has to leave soon. Thanks in advance for taking my request. Well, bye, Jerry. Have a good day. Has there been a video that's shocked you?
Shocked. Now, shocked is an interesting word.
Ghost Love Store shocked me.
That's a positive shock, but then there's stuff like, oh my God.
Okay, there have been some videos like that, and okay. So when we first started out this channel, we talked about, well, what do we want to do? What kind of channel do we want to do? Because there's all kinds of different channels out there. There's ones that they do critiques, and we made a decision early on that we wanted to try to keep as much on the channel positive as we could. And it's not to say that we lay it on thick or fake it, because that's not it. But it was always important to us that, see, no matter how bad it is, it takes a lot to put yourself out there. So an artist that goes through the trouble of writing a song and composing music for it and performing it and then putting it out there, it's a lot of work, and it can be brutal. YouTube commenters can be brutal. So, and anybody who puts music out there is by far more talented musically than either one of us, because we can't. I mean, Mike's played a few instruments. He knows music, but I can't play anything. And I certainly can't sing. So anybody who puts themselves out there, we're not going to just take their hard work and trash it. Even if we hate it, we don't want to be the kind of people that does that, that do that. So we always try to find something positive to say.
And there generally is.
There's always something that you could say positively. You can always tell if we didn't really like it a lot if we don't have that much to say about it.
Yeah, we'll say what we found good about it.
Yeah.
But if that's a short list, then...
Yeah, criticism is not going to be the kind of thing we do just for that reason. And there have been some songs that we have started recording a video for, and we disliked it so much that we actually stopped recording.
And one of them was like 11 and something minutes long.
Yeah, and just
2.5 minutes in going,
whole video.
Oh Lord, I can't do another 9 minutes of this.
Yeah, because we didn't want something that we were going to be too negative about. So there have been songs we've trashed for that reason, but I'm not going to name them because exactly for the reason that we didn't put the video out. So you're not going to see a video where we do a lot of criticism, because that's just not our way. We like to keep it positive as much as we can.
Mm-hmm. There's enough garbage in the world.
Yeah, but if honest to God, guys, if we
here.
say we like it, that's legit the truth, because we're not going to lie about it. There's always something good to say about most things. So we just try to do that.
Yeah.
So shock, shock is a tough word. So anything that's shocked us has usually always been shocked in a good way.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ginger song.
Yeah, that was pretty shocking.
Pisces. Yeah, but I think that surprises everybody, right?
Anybody who's never heard it is going to be shocked by that.
Yeah, Mike got a lot of crap for his comments on the Ginger song.
I got broad shoulders. I can take it. No worries.
It was good, though. We've done a couple more of their songs. Right? I really like her voice. I like the harder stuff more than Mike does, so that's never going to be his bag. But yeah, we did like it. It was good. Sometimes our comments are flippant, right? But it's always it's always good humor, right? Like we're not ever trying to be jerks, right? So sometimes what we say sounds like a jerk comment, but it's never meant to be that way. We're just awkward.
And Tori reacts, says hello. Hello.
Hi. So I'm having trouble reading all these comments. My old lady eyes. I just finished breaking my reading glasses, so it's a little tough. Oh, you say I have a better poker face than Mike? I've never had a poker face.
All right.
I have one of those face. I've had a few people that say.
Maybe when it comes to something that we're not liking, maybe I just always look more frowny than Ginger because that's just how I am.
Yes.
Resting bitch face, I guess.
So if you were gonna compare, I would say I'm like SpongeBob and Mike's like Squidward.
Yeah, I guess.
That's probably true. Come on.
Every duo needs a straight man. That's my job.
He's George, I'm Gracie.
That's right.
Right, so all the dirty jokes will come from me.
Mostly.
I have lots of dirty jokes.
It's true.
So, do we have tickets for a Night Wish concert? No, but we do have tickets for a live show in October
in Massachusetts.
Is it Massachusetts?
Yeah, if we can get across the border.
And I'm hoping that we will still be able. That first of all, the show will still be on, and secondly, that we will be able to attend. Because for now, we can't travel across the border, but I'm hoping that by October, that will change. So fingers crossed, because those tickets were very expensive.
Southwest Snoopy's asking if we react and listen to country music. Country music's never been a big thing for me. I think we've done a couple things that were country-ish.
Matt Corby, and I would say it's Matt country-ish. And what was the Coulter Wall? Sturgill Simpson? Sort of.
One of them, yeah.
I like some country music. Oh, the Big and Rich, I love.
Mm-hmm. Right? She does love the Big and Rich.
I love Big and Rich.
Yeah.
But we don't have a lot of exposure to country music. So there's the Dead South too.
That's more bluegrass, I think, right? Which I like a lot better than country.
Yeah. We don't object to country. We just don't know a lot of it because it's never been really big for us. But I took Mike's daughter to a Carrie Underwood concert a few years ago. That was fantastic. She's a great show person.
I took her to Lady Antebellum.
Lady Antebellum.
Back when they were Lady Antebellum.
Yeah, they're a little bit off our radar, so we don't get a lot. But we don't object to country music. If you have suggestions, throw them in.
See, I don't have a big poker face when I'm not enjoying it. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be miserable.
What's that? Where do you see that?
When the song is bad, let's say that you have a better poker face than me. It's true.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not that many that you really didn't like. There has been a couple that I liked and Mike didn't, but almost always those are going to be the ones that are really hard, right? Like I was a Prodigy, Rage Against the Machine. Tool's my favorite band, right? Like the really hard stuff. Mostly not like thrash. I've never been a big fan of thrash, and I've never liked punk, right? But that kind of in between stuff has always been kind of me. But Mike, not so much. He likes things that are more melodic.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for anything that's melodically complex, like Baroque influenced, maybe. Like that's why I love so much of the stuff in the '80s, the Ultravox, Alphaville.
Mm-hmm. 80s new wave,
Depeche Mode stuff more than others. Cure, I really like particularly the stuff that gets quite intricate with lots of moving synth parts and stuff. That's my bag.
Oh, Lena's Prodigy, yes, I freaking love Prodigy. Well, I loved. They're both dead now, sadly. First concert you went to? What about you?
Blue Rodeo in Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Oh, how long ago was that?
Early 90s. I never really went to any of my teens. I was in my early 20s.
First concert I ever went to was the B-52s and the Violent Femmes at Canada's Wonderland in their old Kingswood Theatre. Oh God, how long ago? I would have been 17. Long time ago. Long time ago. Yeah, 90, 91. Then my next concert after that was Lollapalooza, which was magnificent. Oh, I have a funny story about the Lollapalooza concert. So it was, I think, 93, 91? Oh, I can't even remember what year it was. But anyway, had Red Hot Chili Peppers on the set list. Another one of my favorites. They were the last show of the night, and I think there was probably 8 to 10 bands on the list that day. So I'm standing in the crowd, and the crowd's starting to disperse because it's getting late and people are starting to leave. And there's this dude like 10 feet away from me, and he's got a huge bandage here, and he's covered in dried up blood, and his whole shirt's covered in blood. And I went up to him and I was like, dude, what happened to you? He said he got stabbed in the neck in the mosh pit. And I looked at him and I said, you stayed for the rest of the concert? That's like total dedication, man. It was amazing though, because it was dried up. He'd obviously been there for hours after. I was like, I don't know if I would have stayed, but props. So that was a good day.
All right, I've captured the Luke Kelly suggestion.
So, Feuerschwanz? Am I saying that?
Feuerschwanz.
Feuerschwanz. How do you, And Finsterforst. Accordion and metal. This dude's talking my language now. Oh, wow. That would be amazing.
I have seen Feuerschwanz mentioned in the comments. See, my German's getting better. I know that's fine.
Oh, no. Selena you had tickets to go, and then, oh, that's terrible. I've never seen them live, and I won't now. That's too bad. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that would have disappointed me too if I had tickets for we're not huge concert goers, mostly because we don't like crowds. I've been to probably more than you have, right?
Yeah, I've been to a few, but
yeah. So
I saw U2 twice at the Sky Dome.
Oh, my pronunciation was superb. I'm really enjoying the German language, I have to say. It's so fun to listen to. What was that video we saw the other day? Oh, okay, never mind. We won't get off topic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who are those 3 people?
Oh, yeah, they were doing like a word in English, and then I think it was maybe Italian.
Yes.
And then the girl in German.
So they were taking words, and they were having the
like
first
butterfly. Or Fala, and then like whatever it was in German, it sounded like she was yelling at you.
It was magnificent. I should put a link to that video. I should find it because it was a ton of fun to watch. It was, I think it was a TikTok, maybe.
So. Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was fun.
The German girls got more and more worked up with every word they did.
Germans always sound angry when they talk, but it's fun because it's funny because I have a couple of German friends, and when they talk, they're smiling and they're clearly enjoying themselves, but they sound angry. It messes me up a little. Schmetterling. Schmetterling? Yeah, I think that was right.
That's right.
But I have to put the Schmetterling.
Butterfly. Butterfly. Schmetterling. Oh, you liked the Krankenwagen too, didn't you?
Oh, the Krankenwagen was magnificent. I love that it's called that. So cool. Oh. Anyway, so now they're all chit-chatting to each other. So it's nice for all of you to jump on. Thanks for spending some time. How long have we been on?
I know you don't scream all day, you Germans. It was
a joke.
Funny video.
Just like us Canadians don't all sound like newbies, and we don't all use a at the end of every sentence, right? But we can be fun about it.
That's right.
It doesn't bother me.
That's right.
Yeah. So, Lena, thanks for stopping in. It was fun. Nice to chit chat. It's nice to get some back from you guys. It's nice to read the comments and respond back, but it's even more fun just to kind of chit chat. I like that. So we'll probably do lots more. We're almost at an hour, so we should probably cap it at an hour, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But we'll definitely do more of this.
Lauren, good night. Thanks for hanging in so late. That's very nice.
Mystery wants to know if we'll react to movies. I don't
know how that would work.
First of all, copyright, it's complicated, guys. Like, many of you may not know how difficult it can be sometimes to get videos out, even just the 5-minute long songs that we do. Copyright can be very complicated, and movie studios are a lot more, what's the word? fussy about letting you do stuff like that. But also, I gotta be honest, okay? I'm one of those people that everybody hates in the movie. It's true. I can be honest about it. Mike is a very patient man. In the movie theater, I'm usually pretty good. But at home, if there's a movie on, I'm that gal that talks all the time.
We do occasionally have to rewind things, so we miss plot points.
Yeah. And I'm sure, I know it's annoying. I know people find that very annoying. And I do try to cap it, but I always have something to say.
It's true.
So I think that would just end up annoying a ton of people and getting me a ton of hate comments. So, and then poor Mike would never get to watch a damn thing.
So we got a question looking back to Eugene and Epica. We'll definitely get there.
Oh, old man Jim H.
Sorry, the stream's choppy on your end.
Hi, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
So what? Good night, Basil.
Hopefully it's okay for everybody else.
What were you going to ask?
Oh, I was just going to say I hope everybody else's stream's okay, and it's too bad old man Jim H just got choppy, but I hope it's limited to him. It's not what we're picking up.
I think this posts to the channel so you can watch it later. Maybe let it buffer a little, so it could be that. I don't know. Yeah, I think our internet's pretty good here, so it might be his end. Who knows?
Who knows? Basil, good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, anyway, so moms and whoever's in the stream who has mom, happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
For anybody who has a mom, call your mother. Call her something nice.
Uh-oh, Jim H is coming after me for more ginger. I gotta be honest, they're not my favorite.
I can't tell you how tough it is sometimes to get them to agree to do a ginger song.
It's me you can be mad at, Jim.
The thing is, okay, so the melodic parts you always really enjoy.
I do, yeah.
It's the screamo parts. And it's not because they're bad. It's because that's really not his kind of music at all. He has a very sensitive ear, and anything that's kind of...
I don't like jarring too much. I don't like rough.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like the hard stuff, so it's no problem for me, but it's always a bit of a challenge for me.
I will commit to you that we will do some more.
Yes.
I'm not going to be a total killjoy and say never.
Out of the ones we've done, I got to be honest, I Speak Astronomy is my favorite one. I love that song. I love everything about it, right? And her voice is fantastic when she's singing. I don't love the growls a lot either, don't get me wrong. The growls are still, I'm getting used to that because it's not something I'm used to, but her voice when she's singing is fabulous.
Uh-huh.
But the stuff that they do that's mostly kind of, I don't even know what that's called. Like, it's not really rap, but there's not any actual singing in it. That stuff, even me, I'm not going to be able to get into for sure. I like her singing, and I'm able to tolerate the growls better, but it's still just, I don't love them. So Ginger is, I'm a 50-50 on, but when she's singing, it's so good. So it's worth it. It's worth it for sure.
All right, we're closing in on an hour. I have captured 9
suggestions.
Yeah. Some of which are bands, so they can be multiple songs.
Yeah, so I think this posts to YouTube so you can watch it later. So you can always add comments if you have suggestions for what else you'd like to hear. And I think the next one we'll schedule and give you guys a heads up on the community page when we're going to go live so that you can, if you're sorry that you missed it and you wanted to chit chat, you can actually know in advance. This one was a flyer.
It was kind of experimental.
Just to try.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's fun to interact live instead. Like it's great to have comments on the videos we post, and you can comment back there. But this is real time, which is kind of fun.
And you can see Mike chit chats more when it's live. He gets me. You can never get me to shut up no matter what. So, but Mike, he's a little more interactive when it's live. So that's good. Anyway, thanks for popping in, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as you can. What is this?
Don't worry.
There's some sad faces in there.
I got that one.
Don't give us sad faces.
It's on the list.
Okay.
It's good. I got it.
There you go. All right. Have a good Sunday, guys. For mothers, have a good Mother's Day. Thanks for popping in, and we'll see you later on the channel. How do we do this? There. All right.